Last night, incoming Speaker John Boehner accused Democrats of springing a gotcha vote on House Republicans.
I don't know what my colleagues across the aisle didn't hear during the election. You know, American people spoke pretty loudly. They said, stop all the looming tax hikes and to cut spending. Now, House leaders are going to go down this path of gerrymandering the process, so members only have one option, and that's to vote on only providing some tax relief to the American people. I think it's wrong. It does undercut the conversations we had just yesterday, all to continue to play political games. The American people said on Election Day, stop the games.
They stopping the games?
Well, they're negotiating, Harold.
That's negotiating?
I guess I'm talking about Democrats. John Boehner is, I think, understandably upset in front of the cameras, responding to what Steny Hoyer did. But if you're Steny Hoyer and you've got angry House Democrats that you got to live with for the next 2 years, go ahead and take a vote that you know at the end of the day won't have an impact. I'm not offended that Steny Hoyer and Nancy Pelosi are taking a hard line against these tax cuts for wealthier Americans as a symbolic sign to their base. And I'm not upset by what Boehner said. They're just positioning, aren't they, Harold?
A lot of it is very much that. I do think there's some frustration on the part of the country watching, knowing that unemployment benefits ought to be extended. It's likely that we'll probably get an extension for a year or two on all of these tax cuts. They should get together and try to figure this out. But to suggest that John Boehner is a friend. I like him. But I think there's no need to go overboard there with the language. We all know this happens.
And if you're talking about balancing the budget, they're going to have to figure out how to pay for some of it. And Mark, this is the inconsistency of the Republican argument right now. They don't want to extend unemployment benefits unless they're paid for, but they will extend tax cuts without paying for it.
Why not cut taxes more if we need tax cuts now?
We can't afford it.
Well, but then why can't we can't afford more tax cuts, but we can't raise taxes on people who make over $1 million? I don't quite get the logic of that.